Everyone knows how important a decision this is and what an important day this is for Jackson, as well as it was for each of you when you made your decision to follow Christ. And as Jackson and Ashley, his mom, and I talked about this quite a bit last night, and it didn't just begin last night. Jackson has been listening and paying attention to a lot of things he's been hearing in sermons and Bible studies, and he's been asking about baptism. And so I know it's always, for you as parents, always a delicate thing to know when's the right age and when do they really understand. But as I talked to Jackson, he understood that there was a separation between him and God, and that he needed to close that gap by asking Jesus to come into his heart, which we prayed last night, to cement a decision I think he'd already made. And he understands that this act is in obedience to Christ, who said that you shall be baptized. But just let me do one other thing and read just a quick story that Jackson and I and his mom talked about last night. Jackson knows this story well, but it comes from the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 3. The boy Samuel, you guys listen, ministered before the Lord under Eli. In those days, the word of the Lord was rare. There were not many visions. One night, Eli, whose eyes were becoming so weak that he could barely see, was lying down in his usual place. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called Samuel. The Lord called Samuel, called his name. Samuel answered, "Here I am." And he ran to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." But Eli said, "I didn't call you. Go back and lie down." So he went and lay down. Again the Lord called Samuel. And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." "My son," Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord. The word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. So the Lord called Samuel a third time, and Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." Then Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy. So Eli told Samuel, "Go and lie down, and if he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down. The Lord came and stood there, calling, just like the other time, "Samuel, Samuel." This time Samuel said, "Speak, for your servant is listening." And then God spoke to Samuel. And I think Jackson is having the same experience. He's hearing, for the first time in his life, a voice, maybe not through his ears, but in his heart, and it's taken him a while to realize where it's coming from. And now he says, "Oh, now I know it's coming from God," so now he's responding. Richard?
Hi everybody, my name is Richard, and I'm one of the pastors here at Crossroads. I'll tell you guys that I feel like Ashley's a really dear friend of mine, and these boys are like my little brothers, and I just feel very honored to be a part of this special day in your family's life and in Jackson's life. Today I know it's just a special move that he makes, not because somebody else has told him to, but because he has that in his heart, and he feels exactly what you were just reading, that is a step that he needs to make in his life. So would you pray with me? Father, I just thank you so much for the life of Jackson, and I thank you for the family, how they surrounded him, Lord, just with the right things, Father, the right tools, the necessary words, Father, just to encourage him to be such a sweet boy, God. And I just pray that as he makes this step today, that you would continue to walk with him, Lord, that you would walk with his family, you would walk with his mother, Father, and that you would just bless him, Lord. We just pray that you would grow him to be the man of God that you would design him to be, that you would create him to be, and that you would just show him that after he goes down in this water, it's not just that this water changes him, but that it's a symbol of what happens on the inside, Lord. And so we just pray that you would just continue to keep your arms wrapped around him, Father, and that you would just show him your grace as he learns what it means to walk in the light of God and to be a part of the kingdom. In Jesus' name we pray. So, Mr. Jackson, I have a couple questions for you. The first question is, do you believe that Jesus is the Son of the one true living God? All right. Well, do you want to today make him the Lord and Savior of your life? Not just today, but next week, and the week after that, and forevermore. Yes, you do. Well, upon your confession of faith today, your mother and I will now baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay.
It's done.
Thank you, Richard.